I am your host, Debbie, here to help you get in the know about Waco. So this episode, we'll be looking at upcoming marathons, 5Ks, and fun runs happening here in Waco, specifically featuring marathons and events that highlight local organizations and programs and help raise money for some great causes too. This episode theme is running around Waco. The first event we're going to be covering today is the Marathon and the Sikkim 6K, happening on March 21st from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. The Marathon is a challenging half marathon hosted by Baylor University that has earned itself the nickname as the toughest half in Texas. The marathon course will include a tour of campus and run by the newly built Rosenbaum Fountain, a brief venture into downtown Waco by the Suspension Bridge, through the challenging hills of Cameron Park, and will finish alongside the beautiful Brazos River. The Sikkim 6K run starts and ends at the same location as the marathon and will take runners on a scenic tour through Baylor University's campus. All runners in this event will receive gifts for participating, a finisher shirt, a water bottle, and other great prizes from the event's sponsors. This race is open to the public and attracts about 2,000 runners from across the state of Texas and across the nation, resulting in thousands of dollars raised for Baylor student scholarships. This is an opportunity to get a great tour of the Baylor campus and help raise money for students too. The next event we're going to be talking about today is the Unbound Chick-fil-A Light Up the Dark 5K, happening on March 28th from 5 to 9:30 p.m. The Unbound Chick-fil-A Light Up the Dark 5K is a fun, family-friendly, glow-in-the-dark run to raise money and awareness for the anti-human trafficking work of Unbound. This annual event is fun for everyone, whether you're a slow walker, like me, or a professional runner. Head over to McLean Stadium's Touchdown Alley before the run at 5 p.m. for face painting, a photo booth, bouncy houses, music, and much, much more. And then stay after the race, because starting around 9 p.m., there's going to be prizes, a live band, yard games, food trucks, and so much more as well. All proceeds from food sales will also go to Unbound Waco to support the fight against human trafficking. Unbound Waco works to fight human trafficking through prevention, awareness, professional training, and survivor advocacy. So gear up and let's glow to the Light Up the Dark event and help shine a light on this great local organization. The next marathon on the list is the YMCA Color Run, happening on March 28th as well. Go ahead and bring the whole family and walk, run, jog, or even dance through 2.5 miles of the beautiful Woodway Park. The fun run will start in Woodway Park 1 and wind through Park 2, ending back in Park 1. You will run through the park and be sprayed with a rainbow of powdered colors. With registration, you'll receive a white t-shirt for catching these brilliant colors and sunglasses to shield your eyes. There will also be color stations throughout the run, and color powder will be thrown into the air, so if you wish, bring a head covering. The fun run is not timed because it's all about fun. After the family fun run, stay and enjoy lunch and a colorful dance party afterwards, because a portion of all food sales will go to support Live Strong at the YMCA. Live Strong has partnered with the YMCA to create a 12-week physical activity program designed to get cancer survivors back on their feet. So get on your feet and get going for a great cause. For our next run we're going to be talking about, it's the 84 Runners and Bush's Chicken Fun Run, happening on March 28th as well. This weekend is full of marathons and more. This is the second year for the Family Fun Race. So with your registration for this event, you'll receive a Chicken Run t-shirt, a finisher medal, a chance to win a door prize, and a surprise gift from 84 runners. This year, they're offering prize money for the winner of the 5K, and the route will be stroller-friendly and allow dogs on leashes. There will also be tea, chicken tenders, and rolls at the finish line for all participants. I think that's pretty much the only thing that will motivate me. This year, the race will be benefiting Hunger Free Midway ISD. Hunger Free MISD's mission to send home backpacks full of nutritious food to food-insecure students over weekends and long holiday breaks. So let's give a special thanks to 84 Runners and Bush's Chicken for hosting this family-friendly event and giving back to our local community. The next event we're going to be talking about today is the Down and Dirty Trail Run, happening on April 4th. The Down and Dirty Trail Run is the second race in the Waco Quattro Trail Run series. Each race course starts and finishes at the Northern Gateway Pavilion and runs through the trails on the rolling hills in Cameron Park. There are great running trails through the Waco area. This race will bring its own set of challenges for distance and terrain.
Hi, I'm Hank. You might remember me from a show called King of the Hill. Check out a King of the Hill rewatch podcast. These boys ain't right, but they are funny. Find the podcast anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemedianetwork.com. I tell you what.
The Waco Quattro Trail Run Series will feature 4 of these trails. 3 of the trails will run through Cameron Park, and 1 in Woodway Park. As you're running along these trails, you'll see names like Powerline, Slinky, Mixmaster, and Vortex, and you may even discover how they got their names. So what's a better way to learn about your hometown trails than a race to win it all? The next marathon of the month is the Run for Autism 5K and the Fun Walk for Autism 1K happening on April 18th. The Heart of Texas Autism Network, with collaboration of ProFit Race Timing, is presenting the annual 5K Run and Fun Walk for Autism. The run and walk will be family-friendly, pet-friendly, fun event with games, activities, and music for all. There will be vendor space where local support resources are going to be showcased. This event is also in an effort to raise funds and support programs and activities that further the goals for persons with autism to have the opportunity to reach their potential, share their talents and skills, and participate fully in our community. So come be a part of the community for this fun-filled day. Think you're tough? Come on out to the Toughest in Texas Trail Run happening on April 18th. The Toughest in Texas Trail Run starts and finishes at the Redwood Pavilion in Cameron Park. The race consists of 10-mile trail run, 10K trail run, 20-mile trail run, and a 50K trail run ultra. This course is in beautiful Cameron Parks along the banks of the Brazos and Bosque rivers. A rocky, hilly, rooty, tooty, but fun trail. There are even awards. Cool stuff will be given to all entrants, and awards go to the top 3 male and female in the Open and Masters category. Post-race, there will be hamburgers with all the fixins, plus beer, soda, and some much-needed water. In an attempt to minimize waste and improve the race experience, this is going to be a cupless race. This means that they're asking runners to bring their own hydration devices rather than providing single-serve paper cups for water and sports drinks. Avoiding paper cups can have a tremendous impact on our environment, and a cup-free racing environment can reduce waste, enhance runner safety, and provide an overall better race experience. So let's help our environment, one race at a time. Our next marathon is on a mission because it's the 9th annual Race 1 5K and Fun Run for Mission Waco happening on April 25th. It's time for the Mission Waco Mission World's 9th annual 5K and 1-mile fun run. Go ahead and run to support your local Mission Waco programs and serve our neighborhood. This 5K and fun run route starts in front of the Jubilee Park heading across Concord, then winds through the gentle hills of the Brook Oaks neighborhood before the final push up Morrow to North 15th on to the finish line. Water stops are provided near the midpoint, and volunteers and mile markers along the route are here to help you stay on course. Walkers and strollers are welcome, but you're asked to please stay near the rear end of the group. Well-behaved leash pets are also welcome. All proceeds go to support Mission Waco to help them on their journey to provide Christian-based, holistic relationship-based programs that empower poor and marginalized people. So get empowered and get going to the 9th annual Race 1 to help make a difference. Last but not least, we have the Silo District Marathon happening on April 25th and 26th. This spring will bring the Silo District Marathon, and this 2-day event will also include the Kids Fun Run, Half Marathon, and 5K. The Silo District Marathon is hosted by 2 of Waco's top celebs, Chip and JoJo, from Magnolia. The race will follow a fast, flat course through our hometown of Waco, starting at the couple's famous silos, continuing down downtown Waco and across the Waco Suspension Bridge. Both the full marathon and the half marathon will feature USATF certified courses, meaning that this race is a qualifier for the Boston Marathon. This race is sure to challenge all participants, but runners must be at least 9 years old to participate in the half marathon and at least 13 years old to take part in the full marathon. This race began in 2018 because of Chip's original goal to run a marathon in honor of his friend Gabe Gruenwald, a professional mid-distance runner battling a rare form of cancer. Race net profits will be directed to the Brave Like Gabe Foundation to support rare cancer research and benefit cancer patients treated at the Baylor Scott and White McClinton Cancer Center here in Waco. This means that 100% of the profits from this race will be donated to further the much-needed research on rare cancers, which make up 50% of all cancer diagnoses. This event is for a great cause, and you might even catch sight of a star running up next to you. So for today's fun fact, I wanted to let you guys know that a full marathon is technically considered as 26.2 miles, and Cameron Park features more than 20 miles of amazing twisting trails along the river trail, up 100-foot bluffs, around Waco's wildlife and vegetation. This means if you did every trail in Cameron Park, you would have basically done a full marathon here in Waco's backyard. Thank you for tuning into this week's podcast. This is your host, Debbie, signing off. Now that you know, go! Just go, Waco!
You are going on a ride.
This has been Rogue Media Network Podcast.
Frozen, Frozen, heroes. Gonna tell you about Frozen, Frozen, heroes. Gonna tell you about.
Hey, I'm Zach,
And I'm Mike.
and we have a fantastic new podcast to tell you about. Bros, Foes, and Heroes. It's the two of us looking into the world of comics, breaking down some characters that you may have never heard of, and some that are just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, so Zach comes up with a character each time, and I go into it just completely blind. I don't know who this person is or what their abilities are or anything, and basically I guess we kind of go over their origin story and just some of the ridiculous stuff that maybe, especially Golden Age stuff.
Oh, Golden Age stuff is always the best, and we will make sure to highlight all of the shenanigans and just absolute weirdness of everything.
Yeah, that's right. So subscribe today and follow us on Instagram at Bros, Foes, Heroes.
And if you don't, I know where you live. Not really, but please subscribe.
Frozen, Frozen, heroes. Gonna tell you about Frozen, Frozen, heroes. Gonna tell you about.
Hi, I'm Hank. You might remember me from a show called King of the Hill. Check out a King of the Hill rewatch podcast. These boys ain't rap, but they are funny. Find the podcast anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemedianetwork.com. I tell you what.